Hey filmmakers, it's Carrie with Filmmaker Central, and today we're going to take a look at this new softbox from Mivitar. So stay right there, we'll be right back. Now many of you use softboxes with speed lights, with COB lights, with other types of lights, and one of the problems I have, especially with the parabolic style softboxes, is they're kind of a pain to set up. They're relatively difficult. You have the Bowens mount with the ring, and you got to get the metal arms in it and bend them up and hook them into the softbox, and it just takes a while to get them set up. So when I heard about this Mivitar softbox, I was really interested because it's supposed to be very quick to set up. It's portable, comes with this carrying bag, so it's kind of meant to be a softbox on the go. And it's a 23.62 inches. So it's a decent size softbox to be taken around with you to do different types of shots. But really, how easy is something like this to set up? And that's what I wanted to find out. So they did send this to me to review, and they're not paying me for my review, so you're getting my honest opinion on this. And let's take a look. So like I said, it comes in the softbox here. And then, let's see, we open it up and we got two diffuser panels, pretty standard. We got the honeycomb grid, again, fairly standard on a softbox. And then you take out this whole big thing here. That's the rest of it from the package. And we'll take this cover off of here. And it's kind of assembled already. So what you do is you take each one of the arms and you just kind of push it into place until it locks. And that's what all these pins around the back here are for. And when you press them, they release. So you just take them one by one and they'll click into place. And we just work our way around, making sure that we get all of them. Now, it does get harder as you go around because now there's more pressure on everything. That didn't rip, that's just Velcro. Almost. Yeah, it is kind of loud. Not for use in libraries. And that's it. I mean, that is some pretty fast setup. Now we can go and take and make sure we stretch the cover around it so it's all secure. And we're ready to start putting in the diffusers. So there's an internal one that can go inside, and then the external, and then we can use the honeycomb grid if you want. That's exactly what I use up here. I have an SL60 with probably a 32-inch softbox on there. Give me a nice big pattern. But for portability, getting something that big that's going to work like this would probably be fairly difficult. But a 24-inch, fairly close, is going to give a nice soft light. So looks like I actually missed two of them. There we go. Now it's fully deployed. Nice shape, nice depth to it. What we need to do is finish putting the diffusers in here, and then we'll look at some patterns on the wall just to kind of see the type of spread that we get and the type of light that we get. So let's go ahead and get it set up. Well, one thing I discovered while putting it together is even though there are hooks inside to put an internal diffuser like you would normally see on a lot of softboxes, neither one of these has hooks on it, and they're both the same size. The difference being one is a light diffusion and one is a heavier diffusion. This being the heavier one right here. So I've got the light diffusion one in it right now with the honeycomb grid, which is helping to kind of isolate the light, give more of a spotlight versus a floodlight effect, which I personally really like. I think it's a little bit more dramatic, but the fact that you can do either one and have different levels of diffusion, I think is great. So next, we need to set up and take a look at some of the different, spreads that we're going to get at a set distance. And one like this, you're probably going to keep within 3 feet. So we're going to set it up 3 feet away from a wall and just shine it right at the wall and see what we get. So here's the first one. This is the light diffusion with the, without the honeycomb grid. So you can see the spread here. Next, we put the honeycomb grid on it. So you can see the difference between with and without the honeycomb. Next, we're going to add, or we're going to replace the light diffuser with the heavy diffuser. So now we can see, it's a little bit softer of a light because it's spreading out more, it's being more diffused. And now we put the honeycomb grid on it so you can see the difference there. So not too bad. Some nice different patterns that you can get, some different spreads, some different softness levels. Really like it. The fact that you can just unfold it very quickly and get it put away, get it out, get it set up on site, this is a huge win compared to like my newer softbox, which is just, it takes a good 5 minutes to set up. And you're ending up getting your fingers all sore from trying to wedge things into place, and it just never feels like it's going to go, and eventually it does. A regular parabolic softbox is a pain in the butt. This is very, very easy, and I'm very impressed with it. The build quality is very good. The light quality is very good. Having 2 different diffusers is good. Having a honeycomb grid included is good. But what does this guy cost? Well, you can get it on Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below. It's $89. So it's definitely not the cheapest softbox you can get, but the versatility of being able to fold it up very quickly, get on site, open it up, get it set up, get ready to shoot, and you're done, I think is well worth a few extra bucks that you're going to pay for most other diffusers or most other softboxes in this size. And oh, yep. Let's not forget, it does come with this nice bag. And this is a nice kind of a padded canvas bag. Personally, I think this is a bit over-engineered. This has some nice padding on it that you really don't need to protect this softbox, but it is definitely a quality bag. And there's plenty of room in here for other stuff. If you wanted to put some other modifiers in here or some different attachments for your light stands or whatever, there's definitely more room in the bag than is needed just for the softbox. So if you're looking for about a, what is this thing again? A 23.62. So call it about a 2-foot softbox that is very portable. It's going to get the job done for you, and it's not going to break the bank. The Mivitar Softbox, I think, is a big win. So not a big review here, but definitely I'm going to give this thing a thumbs up and highly recommend it. I'm going to be using it quite a bit just because of the size. My other softbox is huge. It's really unwieldy to move around, and I really like the output on here. Again, I'm using the Godox SL60 on here, and when we had it on the wall, we had it at 50% power so that it's just not blowing out everything when we're trying to record it. So thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry with Filmmaker Central, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.